Hunter Hearst held...
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maiva. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawai Fatu Maiva wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maiva isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maiva would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maiva was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maiva knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maiva also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maiva as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maiva, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maiva, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maiva properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maiva.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the aisle.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maiva versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maiva and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. No harm in seeing if he could finish him off quick there.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, and Maiva has really figured the animal out here. And Steel is one step quicker. Brutal boot.
George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia's called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match. To the sky!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Sky high!
Boom! And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
Sky high!
Uh-oh. Went for it all, but gets nothing. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maiva is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Pretty savage and gross way to go after someone. That's how you stop your opponent.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
This is quickly turning into a slug.
Haymaker after haymaker. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Ooh! Who will break first? That is the question. Going right after the arm of their opponent, applying the arm bar. Nice takedown. Just twisting. Ooh.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
Immediately powers out.
Not yet.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
The focused attack on the arm. Not a good situation.
Going to be hard to fight back after this. Able to punch his way out.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian. The reasons are obvious for that moniker, but guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawai family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Walking right on out of the cage. He made it look...
He's making him fight for it. Making him fight for the right to walk right out of the cage.
Still trying to shake his opponent off, desperate to escape. And there you have it. What a maneuver to escape the cage.
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter